Bangladesh, having resumed this morning on 69 for 2, have now progressed to 88 for 4, having lost the wicket of Shadat Hussain and Linton Das. Jaden Seals have picked up 1 wicket, and Shamar Joseph have also picked up another wicket. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your company and I look forward to your interactions. And for those who are not watching the match along with us and are just taking the commentary, a special greetings to you. I'm very happy that I can bring you this broadcast live as the West Indies look to close out the series with a 2-0 victory. Please remember to slash a like on the video, click on the subscribe button, and share it with your friend. To like the stream, which I encourage you to go ahead and do it exactly right now, is to just click off that X beside the live chat, and then you will see the thumbs up button. Click on that thumbs up button and give us a like. So they have moved on to 88 for 4, with Jaden Seals and Shamar Joseph getting the wicket. What is interesting for me is that I'm trying to wrap my brain and do the research. Has there ever been in the history of Test cricket where a fast bowler bowled 7 consecutive maiden overs? For Jaden Seals have bowled 7. Yes, 7 consecutive maiden overs. 9 overs, 7 maiden, 1 wicket, 2 runs. And all those 7 maidens have came consecutively. So they just cannot get away Jaden Seals. He got the wicket when he nicked off Linton Das and was taken at first slip by Kavim Aj. And also a catch was dropped yesterday off his bowling. What is surprising to me is that there's a live poll in the live chat. And Jaden Seals, up to the time of coming live, I've only gotten 4% as the person who will take the most wicket in the match. Yes, our leading fast bowler over the last 6 test match, you have him as the person that will take the least number of wickets in this match. It's surprising. It's surprising. And that's what tell me that we need to move away from player CC. We need to move away from country CC. Because how is it that your fast bowler, who has taken the most wickets over the last 6 test matches, you have him as the person who least likely to take the most wicket in this match? It should not be. I just think that is player CC, and we need to move past that. As we move up now to the end of over number 41 of the Bangladeshi innings, they are 94 for 4, with Shamar Joseph just completed another over. He has completed his 6th over of the innings and have taken 1 for 21. 1 maiden, 1 for 21 from his 6 overs. Incidentally, the last 8 runs off the bowling of Shamar Joseph went to 3rd man, peeling off the outside portion of the bat and going down to 3rd man for 4. And so that is something that we need to look at, and the captain probably need to look at it. So Jaden Seals, will he go for an 8 consecutive over here? It's going to be very interesting. From what we are seeing is a sparsely Sabina Park, just a few spectators. So Seals over the wicket, bowls outside the off stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. So the score remains at 94 for 4 as we commence over number 42. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here. Slash a like on the video. Click on that subscribe button. So 94 for 4. Yes, the sun is out in all its glory, and then all roads lead to Savannah Park tomorrow. Won't be able to do a watch along tomorrow, but I will be going to Savannah Park. So there are some school children there. So that's a nice little section there with the camera zoning, and then would have loved to see the bigger section. And that's probably the under 15 team camp outside the off stump by Seals. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. So 94 for 4. Those are probably members of the Jamaica. They look like probably under 17 or under 15 players. You know, Sabina Park have that facility where the players can camp. I know the female team is camping at the moment. The under 19 female team is camping at Sabina Park at the moment. But a few spectators there. That is expected. I don't think we saw many in Antigua either. So let's watch though. I will be checking in at Sabina Park tomorrow. So adjustment in the field. Will Seals go for 8 consecutive made overs? This must be some kind of a record. He comes in now from the George Edliston and bowls to the batsman who played it out into the offside, and there is no run. The score remains at 94 for 4. So Jaden Seals, 9.3 overs, 7 maiden, 1 for 2. Good morning, Mr. Brown. Good morning to you, Gurav Yadav. I just hope Roach doesn't outright retire and hangs around, being used here and there. He's so close to 300. All right, thank you, Gurav Yadav. Appreciate your comment. So he's turned with a empty George Headley stand behind him. He over the wicket bowls, tucked away, down to fine leg, and finally a run score off Jaden Seals bowling. And he seems disappointed. He hung his head. He's very, very disappointed there that he gave up that singer. Very, very disappointed, and that's good. I love that. That's good. He was very disappointed. After bowling 7 consecutive maiden, he came 2 straight, and Jacka Ali turned it off his pad down to fine leg for a singer, and Jaden Seeds is distraught. He has recollected himself now. He will come over round the wicket to the left-handed Shadman, who is on 63. He had 3 slips as he begins to move in now. Round the wicket to the left-handed Shadman, pitched up, driven to that man at short extra cover, Mikel Louis, and there is no run. Umesh Patel, good morning, Vincent. Good morning to you too. Garth Williams is saying, please update your score thing. It still says 69 for 2. The score is not live, Garth. That's the score that they resume on this morning. It is not live, so I can take it off the screen. That was the score that they resume on this morning. So it's not a live interactive score. So I remove it from the screen. Round the wicket, bowls to Shadman, allows it to go through to the keeper. 1 run off the over, so Jaden Seals, 10 overs, 7 maiden, 1 for 3. Brilliant bowling by Jaden Seals. The score is now 95 for 4 at the end of over number 42, with Shadman on 63 and Jacka Ali is on 1. So Jacka Ali is on 1, and Bangladesh, having resumed this morning on 69 for 2, have now progressed to 95 for 4, with Seals and Joseph Shamar, that is, getting the wickets. And so you still have Jaden Seals as the person most likely to get the most wicket in this match, and I wonder why. I cannot understand the logics behind it. I cannot, because definitely the man who has been getting the most wickets should have been favorite. Shamar over the wickets to Jacka Ali, allows it to go through to the keeper. No run. The score remains at 95 for 4. Good morning to you too, Joseph. It's a pleasure having you here. Thank you. I said, to be honest, Joseph, what happened is that, as you see, I'm in my Manchester United shirt here. So Manchester United was playing against Everton, and we were winning quite comfortable, and I was enjoying the match, and I could not pull myself away from it. And I look at it and said, well, I'll have the whole day for the cricket, as Shamar bowls to Ali, beaten outside the off stump through to the keeper, and there is no run. So let me just watch the 20 minutes, and then I come on commentary. And when I saw that West Indies was getting a wicket, I start getting anxious because I said, I need to get onto commentary to get a few wickets. Yes, so Manchester United dismissed Everton 4-0. And we should have had a penalty towards the end there. And I don't know why that referee never gave us that penalty. Now back to the cricket anyhow. Yes, Jay, nice early wickets. So there's that camera again, want to mad me. Over the wicket, Shamar Joseph bowls to the right-handed Ali, who plays it to mid-wicket, and there is no run. The score remains at 95 for 4. So Gurav Yadav is saying that it was a fast bowler, it was a spinner, because that's what I'm asking. I know that spinners would have probably bowled more than 7 consecutive overs in the past. So I was asking about a fast bowler. So you're saying Bapu Nakrani bowled Shamar Joseph over the wickets, bowled to Ali, allows it to go through to the keeper, and there is no run. That one about 6 stump, probably need to come a little closer, but I don't mind that. 95 for 4. 6.4 overs, 1 for 21 from Shamar Joseph. Very interesting. So please tell me if he was a spinner or a pace bowler. Vincent Norton said, please check Ambrose 7 for 1. No, he never bowled 7 consecutive maiden. It's the maiden. It's not the wickets I'm talking, the maiden. Over the wicket, bowls to Halley, who pulls, and he's out caught. He pulls, it came off the gloves and lobbed to the keeper. And so Da Silva have took his 3rd catch, as that was short. He pulled. Is he reviewing it? He's standing there as he reviewed it. Or is it the disappointment because the bat came out of his hand? He's walking slowly. He's walking slowly. It hasn't changed to 95 for 5 yet. So the replay is coming up saying wicket. It was short. He looks to pull. And as he pulled, did it come off the gloves or off the shoulder? We are looking at 2-dimensional pictures. And the bat fell. The umpire gave him out. The replay saying wicket. No sign of a review. If they were going to review it, it'd have gone. And so Halley walked off a dejected man as Shamar Joseph picked up his 2nd wicket. He has now taken 2 for 21. So they are 94 now for 5. 95 for 5. 95 for 5, or the Bangladeshi having resumed on 69 for 2. So West Indies will hopefully, can we bat before lunch here? Knowing that the tail is going to run, and we are almost in the tail already. Well, Mehidi can stick around. Mehidi will stick around, and Shadman is playing well. So Jason getting ready for the big bad Liverpool match. Ready for Dust City. I wish you all the best there. Manchester City is not an easy team to beat. So I wish you all the best. Definitely wish you all the best. Thank you, Mrs. Brown. So, yes, it was a brilliant shot ball. Good morning to you, Mrs. Brown. I saw you bigging up the cricket forum. Good morning to you. Definitely, it was a brilliant shot ball by Shamar Joseph. Clearly off the bat. Off the bat, and did it hit him on the helmet? He was beaten for pace. And then it crushed into his shoulder. So he will definitely be in some discomfort there. That's Shamar Joseph. That's Jaka Ali. Definitely will be in some discomfort as that one crushed into his shoulder and lobbed to Da Silva, who took his 3rd catch of the match. Yes, both gloved and shoulder, Jay said. Yeah, it never touched the... Yes, I got your point, because I thought that it was the glove first too, but it was off the back and then onto the shoulder. But I take that, Jay. That's all right. Vary, how are you, man? Good morning, Mr. Brown. 95 for 5. This sounds good. Very good. Although we lost yesterday to rain, at 95 for 5 on the second morning, that's the test match have progressed nicely. Very nicely. So without further rain, we will have a result in this match. Definitely. Not a drawn result. So 3 slips a gully, a backward point mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket. Joseph pulled out of his run-up. As he charged in, he just pulled out, probably missed it. And Mahidi is the new batsman, the right-handed Mahidi. So 95 for 5 after 42.5 overs. And the thing about Shamar Joseph, at his fittest, he can bowl for the rest of the innings. And he made, yes, at his fittest. Big up yourself, Lansley Blakeman. Greetings to you too. Athena the legend. Happy to have you here, Athena. It's a pleasure. I need to get Shadman wicket now, said Mr. Casanova. Joseph over the wicket, bowls to Mahidi, who played it to the man at forward, short leg, and there's no run, as that one came back sharply into the batsman. The score remains at 95 for 5. That one pitched and touched down, and it came back sharply into the batsman. It was 145 click, so that's over 90 miles per hour. So thank you for confirming that Bapu was a spinner. Could you check for me, though, if there was any fast bowler have ever done it in the history of cricket? It would be very interesting. So at the end of over number 43, Bangladesh winning the toss and batting. They are 95 for 5, with Shamar Joseph and Kemar Roach both getting 2 wickets. The other going to Jaden Seals, who bowled 7 consecutive maiden overs as Alzari Joseph comes back into the attack. So he has replaced Seals, 10 overs, 7 maiden, 1 wicket for 3 runs. Alzari Joseph now in his 8th over, 7 overs for 14. Round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed Shadman, who steered it down to third man. They go through for a single. He will move up to 64. The score moves up to 96 for 5 in over number 44. Mahidi, who have only faced 1 delivery, will come into strike. So Mr. Casanova saying, yes, we need to get the wicket of Shadman now. And Gurav Yadav said, Bapu was a spin. I read those as ready. With the economical Seals, this is a good time for the other bowlers to tap in. Vincent Norton. Jay said, Shadman is the glue. We need his bat now. His bat. That's another way for saying that we need his wicket. Very interesting. So Alzari Joseph now, he begins to move in with 96 for 5. Over the wicket, bowls to Mahidi down the leg side. Da Silva skipped across and collect. There is no run. The score remains at 96 for 5. So Alzari Joseph in his 8th over, 7.2 overs, and have taken none for 15. The wickets have gone 2 for Shamar. Sorry about that. 1 for Seals and 2 for the veteran Kemar Roach. It is a pleasure to be commentating on your program for the first time. Always enjoy your input. So Clement Wedderburn, appreciate it, man. Good to have you here. I really appreciate the interaction. Joseph over the wicket, bowls to the right-handed Mahidi, beaten outside the off stump. Good line, good length there by Joseph. He pitched up, the batsman looking to drive, and it passed the outside edge through to the keeper, and there is no run. Lovely delivery. That's the length. That's the air of uncertainty as he pushes at that. Really a nothing shot. It wasn't a full-blooded drive. It wasn't a defensive block where you cushion it, but it just went through to the keeper. It was a shot in nowhere, just a half-hearted shot. Just a half-hearted shot. So there's a 3 slips a gully, a backward point, as Joseph comes in, bowls to Mahidi, you steer this to the man at gully, who stopped it from passing him. That's Mikel Louis. The score remains at 96 for 5. 96 for 5, the score remains, as he just stopped that from passing him. So Da Silva have taken 3 catches in this match thus far. So 3 slips a gully, backward point mid-off. Then there's a short mid-wicket. Then there's a forward short leg and a man on the long leg boundary. That's the field for Alzari Joseph as he bowls to the right-handed Mahidi. The fast bowler, the right-handed fast bowler over the wicket. Comes in, bowls to Mahidi short. The keeper skipped across and collect. That's the silver, and there is no run. The score remains at 96 for 5. So Clement, really appreciate it there. Yes, Mr. Brown, right on. All we need is Duppy. Okay, cool. Thank you. Michael Douglas said Mahid is afraid of the short delivery. Thank you for that observation. We appreciate observations like that, those. And when we got those comments, we look forward to see if that's what really happening. So we love those observations, love those comments. Thank you, Michael Douglas. It's always one who's very good. Joseph bowls to Mahid, who drives, peel off the outside edge, down to third man. They're gone for one. They come back for two. Jaden Seals, Roach should say, catches up with it, sends the return in. They will second on 2, 98 for 5 at the end of over number 44. Mahid is on 2. Shadman is on 64. Alzara Joseph, 8 overs, none for 17. So Gurav is saying, for the pacer, Chaminda Vals holds the record, 11 overs, 11 bowling. Let me go again. Gurav Yadav is saying, for the Pacers, Chaminda Vals holds the record, bowling 11 overs maiden consecutively. So he bowled 11 consecutive maiden overs, said Gurav Yadav. Thank you very much. So Chaminda Vals have the record of bowling 11 consecutive maiden overs for the Pacers, and a spinner by the name of what? Nanku or something like that bowled 21 consecutive overs against England. Could you tell us who he bowled those 11 consecutive overs against? Which team he was playing against? So Alzara Joseph, 8 overs, 2 maiden, none for 17. So it probably is the drinks break at this time. So I'll just run through the Bangladeshi batting card and the West Indies bowling. So Joy made 3. He was the first to go, caught by the Silva after bowling of Roach. He faced 12 deliveries and made 3 runs. The next to go was Manimul Ak. He was caught by the Silva after bowling of Roach for Ducks. He faced 6 deliveries. In fact, Joy went when the score was on 8, and Manimul Ak went when the score was on 12. Then at 83, Shadat Hussain, who batted throughout the rest of the day yesterday, he went with the score on 83. He was bowled by Kemar Joseph for 22. He faced 89 deliveries and he hit 2 fours. Lytton Das never last long as he could not survive a bumper from Jaden Seals. Was it Lytton? Oh, no, he was caught at first slip. He was nicked off by Jaden Seals. It was not either. It was Ali that got the bumper from Kemar Joseph. So he was caught at first slip, nicked off by Jaden Seals, who was in a magnificent spell. He went for 1, facing only 6 deliveries. Then Jaka Ali got a very, very good bouncer from Kemar Joseph, and he was caught by Da Silva for 1. And at that time, the score was 95 for 5. Since then, Mahidi have been added 2, and Shadman Islam have added 1 to his 63, so he's now 64, and the score is now 98 for 5. Bowling for the West Indies, Roach, 11 overs, 2 maiden, 2 for 32. Jaden Seals, 10 overs, 7 maidens, 1 for 3. Kemar Joseph, 7 overs, 2 maiden, 2 for 21. Alzara Joseph, 8 overs, 2 maiden, none for 17. Justin Greaves bowled 5 overs, 1 maiden, none for 11. Should have gotten a wicket. Kavimaj bowled 2 overs for 9 runs, and Brathwaite bowled 1 over for 1 run. Should you call it bowl or throw down? Yes. So Alban Ohm is saying, a blessed day to you, Mr. Brown. Thank you very much. Greetings to you. Welcome to be here. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button and share with your friends. So slash a like on the video. Just where you see the live chat, you see an X there. Just click it off. And then you will see the thumbs up. And when you see the thumbs up, just click on the thumbs up. Really appreciate it. It doesn't take a minute. A second, should say. So he was playing against India in Chennai. Okay, Chaminda Vaz. Round the wicket comes Joseph Bowl to the left-handed. Shadman is out, caught behind. Joseph on fire here. Oh, brilliant by Kemar Joseph. It touched down. Shadman had to poke off it. And it got the outside edge and threw to the Silva for his 4th catch of the innings. Joseph picking up his 3rd wicket And this is the beauty of Shamar Joseph. He tends to get wickets in bulk. It touched down just about fourth fifth stump. Shadman, who was on 64, had to poke at it. He did, and it nicked off back through to the silver. And West Indies have picked up the 6th wicket. And the man that they needed more than all, Shadman Islam, gone for 64, caught by the silver off the bowling of Shamar Joseph. Bangladesh 98 for 6. Another one bites the dust, said Jay. Yes, well done, Joseph. Yes, this is Shamar Joseph, and 3 for 21. This is the beauty of Shamar Joseph, and what a performance he's having. What a performance he's having. Wow. Definitely great by Shamar. And so I'm just checking on the live poll now. So earlier it was saying that Kemar Roach should have most wickets in this match, 39, but Shamar Joseph have now moved up to 30. Very interesting. Shamar Joseph have now moved up to 30%. So, but you still have Roach as the person who will have the most wicket in this match. So let's see what will happen. Shamar Alzar is at 15, and Jaden Seals have gone ahead of Alzari Joseph. So Jaden Seals is on 16%. It was a lovely delivery from Shamar Joseph. It came back. It came through the air. It came back through the air, and as it came back and it touched on about 4th and 5th stump, instead of continue on this line, it then straightened. And so once it straightened, the batsman was always in trouble. Well bowled. Jay said the right man is gone now. Yes. Just please slash a like on the video for that wicket. I've gotten 2 wickets since I came on. So slash a like on the video. Click on that thumbs up button. Remember, just remove the live chat. Click off the live chat. You will see the thumbs up button. And click on the thumbs up button. Come on, let's get this up to 200-300 likes for today. Round the wicket, balls to the left-handed. Islam will play this out into the offside, and there is no run. So Islam batting at number 8. So the tail starts. I doubt Islam probably averaged less than 10. So West Indies should be batting before lunch. With 1 hour to go before lunch, Oh, my Lord. Generally, our Sunday morning show is at 5 minutes past 11. We'll have to cancel that show this morning. So I will have to inform the guys. They will understand, though. I will have to inform the guys. So what is going to happen? Since we are not doing that show, let's watch Shamar. Round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed stage, who defends. That's Islam. He defends, and there is no run. It's 98 for 6. Alzari Joseph in his 8th over. The 4th of the morning, 3 for 21. So this morning, he has bowled 3.3 overs, 2 for 11. So that's what Shamar Joseph have done this morning. 3.2 overs, 2 for 11. Or is it 3? He got 1 yesterday. He got all 3 this morning? Yes, he got all 3 this morning. Yes. Round the wicket, balls to Hal Islam, who allows it to go through over his back to the keeper, and there is no run. The score remains at 98 for 6. So yes, he got all 3 wickets this morning. Never got any yesterday. Roach was the only one. So 3.4 overs, 3 for 11. That's what Shamar Joseph had done since morning. Bangladesh on 98 for 6. 98 for 6 here. And this match could end by Monday, Can we win this match Monday? That's why I have to go to cricket tomorrow. God's willing. Round the wicket, balls to Ali. Islam, who defends back down the pitch to the bowler, who field, and there is no run. 98 for 6. 1 to come in over number 45. That was 138 kilometers per hour. This is his 4th over of the morning. 3.5 overs, 3 for 11. Overall, 7.5 overs, 3 for 21. It's 3 slips as he bowls to the left-handed Islam. He's going round the wicket. He's round the wicket now, bowls to Islam, who dab that. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. The score remains at 98 for 6. Could have got another wicket there as a batsman, just dab that one, and it goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. So Jay said the right man is gone. Mr. Casanova one is saying, Shamar Joseph bowling better today. Wonder if he saw my comment yesterday about a better line and edge off to slip. Well, probably, Mr. Casanova. We know that Shamar Joseph is someone who listens to the channel. Definitely, we know that. So probably, can we get them out for under 120, said Gurab Yadav. Let's hope so. That would be very interesting. Very interesting. Can we get them out for under 120? So he's asking for a drink. So this could be one of those long spell by Shamar Joseph, you know. As a big Alzari Joseph runs in there and he bowls to Mahidi who defends and there is no run. Has Alzari Joseph looked a little bigger there or is just a camera? I know he's very, very fit. He's a very, very fit young man. Please remember to slash a like on the video. 9846. Subscribe. Yes, let us subscribe. We need to get up to at least 500 today, 18,500. We should get up to 18,500. We are 33 away from 18,500. So let's get up to 13,500 today. 3 slips, Gully goes down. Zalzari bowls to Mahidi, who defends back down the pitch to the bowler, who field, and there is no run. Good hard back of a length bowling there by Alzari Joseph. Made the wicket now, and I can't wait to see Taskin and Sorrowful facing the music. Oh, lovely. Oh, the drama start. Mr. Casanova, don't get me going, Mr. Casanova. Mr. Casanova 1, don't get me going from now. I want to remain calm. Very calm. I need to remain very calm. Here is Alzari Joseph. He's over the wicket. 3 slips on a gully. Goes to Mahidi. Leaves alone. Outside the off stump. No run. The score remains at 98 for 6. That was outside the off stump. He leaves it alone. It goes through to the keeper. And there is no run. 98 for 6. Don't get me going, Mr. Casanova. Definitely. What I don't want from Alzari Joseph, he definitely looks like he gets a little bigger. But these cameras, we agree they are not the best. So probably it's not a true reflection. I will definitely see for myself tomorrow. Here is Alzari Joseph. Over the wicket, bowls to Mahidi, and Mahidi defends out into the offside to the man at cover, and there is no run. That's Craig Brathwaite, the captain, who badly need an innings. He need a big innings to shut up his critics. Definitely. So Mahidi now, and I can't wait. Alzari Joseph, none for 17 from 8.4 overs. Mahidi's on 2. Islam is yet to score, having faced 5 deliveries. Shamar Joseph have been the pick of the bowlers this morning. 4 overs, 3 for 11. His namesake Alzari moves in. Chain flashing, moves, bowls to Mahidi short. He pulls in the air. That Silva looking to get there, can't. Wow, he pulled that. That Silva looking to get there, but just couldn't. The score moves up to 99 for 6. Mahidi have moved up to 3, and Islam will comes into strike. It was short, back of a length, outside the off stump. He had to fetch it, and he pulled it. It went high in the air, down toward backward square leg. Da Silva trying to get there. It was always going away from him, and so Mahidi was lucky. Lucky boy. He was a lucky boy. So that, oh, this is embarrassing, Dan Dada. Dan Dada, the legend. He's saying that 300 watching on the 54 likes. Please, tap up the like button, please, and thanks. Thank you very much, Dan Dada. That is so true. Just click on that thumbs up button. Just click the X to get rid of the live chat. Joseph Bowl to the left-handed, Islam down the leg side. The keeper collects no run, 99 for 6. At the end of over number 46. Mahidi is on 3, and Islam is on 0. Alzari Joseph, 9 overs, 2 maidens, none for 18. His economy is still just 2, right? 9 into 18 goes 2 times. So yes, back to Dan Dada, I say that just click off that X and tap up the like. Yes, tap it up, man. Brian H is saying, so close. Good morning, Mr. Brown. Thanks again for bringing us the commentary. Respect, Brian Paul. And how good feels listening to you on a cold New York morning. For those of us who can only listen to you, can you describe, can you describe? So there are 3 slips on a gully as Shamar Joseph comes in, bowls to the right-handed maid. He pulls again out of his run-up. It's just that he probably missed the run-up and decided not to go through. That was the second time since morning that he's missing the run-up. So let's see now. So 99 for 6. Kemar Roach stretching. Who will he replace? I think Shamar Joseph have a long spell in him today. So I hope it's not Shamar. As he's over the wicket, bowls to the right-handed maid who cuts it away down to third man for 4. He was off the back foot outside the half stump and he flashes the bat and it peels away between gully and backward point down to the boundary for 4. He moves up now to 7. And that brings up the 100 for Bangladesh, 103 for 6. So it was outside the half stump and he cuts at it. He went at it hard. I don't think that he was necessarily in control, but he went at it very hard and it flew between backward point and gully down to the third man boundary for 4. I doubt it he was in control. Joseph now moves in over the wicket, bowls to Mahidi and he's beaten outside the half stump. Lovely delivery through to the keeper and there is no run as the batsman play a forcing shot at that one and it goes through to the keeper. So 3 slips, a gully, a backward point and a mid-off. The mid-off is very close. You could call him a straight extra cover. So let's say it's 3 slip, a gully, backward point and a straight extra cover. He's probably about 5 meters from the pitch. Shamar bowls to Mahidi outside the half stump, covers up, plays it into the offside. The man at backward point had to move to his right, allows them to go through for a single. 104 for 6 after 46.3 overs. Mahidi will move up to 8. Islam, the left-handed batsman, is still yet to score. Shamar Joseph in his 9th over, 3 for 26. So you have bowled 4.3 overs this morning, 3 for 16. So 104 for 6 is it. Round the wicket, bowls to Islam who covers up and played it out into the offside and there is no run. So as I said, there are 3 slips, a gully, backward point, and a man at short extra cover. For the left-hander is probably about 10 meters away, 7 to 10 meters away from the pitch. But you can see him as the bowler runs in. So that's the field on the offside. So that Brian H. think it was a good shot. I don't think it was. I don't think that he was necessarily in control. Round the wicket, bowls to Mahidi, digged it out as it played away past the forward short leg, through square leg. The man on the long leg boundary comes in, sends the return in, 1 more to the total. 105 for 6 after 46.5. So let me give you the feel as I'm seeing it. There are 3 slips, a gully, a backward point who I think is probably too deep. Then you have that man at extra cover catching, or a straight mid-off. You could call him a short mid-off, who's about 5 meters now for the right-hander from the pitch. Then you have the mid-wicket, and then you have the forward short leg and a man on the long leg boundary. That's the field. Shamar Joseph over the wicket to the right-hand and Mahidi. Bowls to Mahidi, allows it to go through to the keeper and there is no run. At the end of over number 47 is 105 for 6. With Mahidi, he is an 8 and with him Tajul Islam, who is yet to score. Mr. Casanova is saying, oh yes, Brian Paul, it's 33 degrees here in Queens, but feels like 25 winter is here. Okay. Oh, so you guys are talking about the winter, the weather. Good. So Bangladesh ain't that big, mostly around 5.5 inches. Alzari is already pretty tall, so that's why he might be looking even taller, said Gurav Yoav. Thank you for your opinion, appreciate it. So Alzari Joseph to continue. 9 overs, 2 maiden, none for 18. So Gurav Yadav said, who do you think are the 5 best test pacers right now? Round the wicket, balls to Islam, the left-handed Islam, who strokes it to the man at mid-off, and there is no run. The score remains at 105 for 6. So Kevin Sinclair is on the field. Is he on for Shamar Joseph, who probably just taking a break, a shirt break, change his shirt, or probably a comfort break or something? I don't know who he's on for, but he's on the field. And he's chatting away as usual. So just some adjustment being made to the field here. So Alzari Joseph bowling from the Michael Holden end. That's the Georgia Distan end. 3 slips and the gully goes down. He's round the wicket, bowls to Islam, back of a length. He flashes at that one through to the keeper, no run. 105 for 6. So Brian Paul said, wicket weather. It's as we always call for wickets to suit our fast bowlers. Gurav, that's, I will sometime during the day, I will tell you who I think. Hopefully I will remember and I will tell you who I think. So there are 3 slips of gully, an extra cover, a forward short leg, a mid-on, backward square leg and a long leg pitched up, driven, misses through to the keeper, no run. As Islam looks to drive through the offside and he misses, it goes through to the keeper as the ball touched down and leave the batsman ever so slightly through to Alzari Joseph, through to Da Silva. That one not only straightened, but it leaves the batsman, well bowled by Alzari Joseph. Mr. Cricket Forum, you're a very tall guy. I saw you standing next to Shamar in a picture. You're a giant of a man. Round the wicket, bowls to Islam, who defends, and the ball's dropped in front of him. For a moment there, it appears that it would have challenged the stump, but he had it covered. And so the man had forward short leg under the helmet field, and there is no run. So 3 slips a gully, a cover, forward short leg, a mid-on, a man on the backward square leg boundary, and a man on the long leg boundary. And the reason why I keep on giving the feel is for those who are not watching, so they get a picture of what it is. So giant of a man. Do you used to bowl in your cricket days? Yes, man, I do, man. I do. Round the wicket, bowls to Islam, taken on the body. There's no run as the ball goes out into the offside. And, you know, Kevin Sinclair, and I'm saying this in a positive way, he's like a parrot. He's chirping away, which is lovely. I love to see that. He's chirping away, chirping away. Patrick Simmet, how you doing? Greetings to you, man, from Connecticut. It's 27 degrees. Thanks for keeping me warm with your commentary, said Patrick Simmet. I appreciate it, Patrick Simmet, from all the way in Connecticut. And last night, the Melbourne Renegades won the match. I never did the watch along because I fell asleep. And you know that when you fell asleep, although I wake up, round the wicket comes Joseph, bowl to Islam, full toss, cannot get it away as he played it to Brathwaite at extra cover, no run. So I woke up about 9:15 to do the watch along, which should have started at 9:20. So that means 9:15 I would have probably started about 10 o'clock then. You wake up at 9:15, you need to get ready and so on. But trust me, when I woke up at 9:15, I got up, I sat on the bed, and then I just lay back down and just pulled the cover. So I apologize for all those who were waiting for the watch along, but the Melbourne Renegades did won. Ailey Matthews was the player of the match. She made 60 odd. Was it 66 or 69? But she was the player of the match, and she also got 2 wickets. So she was the player of the match. Yet again, the player of the match in another final, and her team winning. So well done by Ailey Matthews and the Melbourne Renegade. Yeah, that was very close. Liverpool, well, Manchester United won today. So the rest of the weekend, it doesn't matter who wins. So Roach will replace Shamar Joseph. 11 overs, 2 maiden, 2 for 32. So Roach is coming back into the attack. He will be bowling from the commentary box end, with an empty George Edley stand behind him, except for those Jamaican youngsters who are at camp. He's in bowls to Mahidi, who turns it away through mid-wicket. They're gone for 1 and they're coming back for 2. The return from Seals comes in to that Silva, who back flick it onto the stump and appeal, but I think the batsman was safely in. Will the umpire go upstairs? I don't know. I don't think so. He hasn't gone upstairs. 107 for 6. So it was played away into the mid-wicket. Jaden Seals sends the return in. The batsman reached home safely despite Da Silva flicking it onto the stump. So I'm 6 feet 3, Kirkhamute. I'm 6 feet 3. Comes in now, over the wicket. Kemar Roach bowls 3 slips as Mahidi covers up and played it to the man at forward of square on the offside. Forward of point, that's Kevin Sinclair, who continues to chat away, and I said I'm saying it in a very good way. I think Steve should be looking at Shamar Joseph now. Marcus Johnson, please, I think Steve, please elaborate on it, Marcus Johnson, so that I can make a proper reply. Over the wicket, bowls to Mahidi, drives through the covers. They will get 1. Carty gave chase. He picks up, looking for the second. It's not on. Good work there by Casey Carty as the return comes in at the bowler's end, taken by Jaden Seals. 108 for 6. So Tajul Islam, the left-hander, will come into strike. Mahidi is an 11. Mahidi have scored a number of centuries for Bangladesh batting down the order. He have contributed well in the past. And so we should not really underestimate Mahidi. It's just that the tail is very long. And when you look at Islam, who is averaging less than 10, and then Taskin and Sorrowful to come, very interested. Round the wicket, 3 slips goes on, bowls to Islam, and he defends back down the offside of the pitch to mid-off, and there is no run. So well bowled here. Mr. Cricket Forum, I was a batting all-rounder. So do I. So do I, Kirkhamute. I was a genuine all-rounder. I was a potent wicket taker, and I was a very good batsman. I was a potent wicket taker. Round the wicket comes Roach, bowls to Islam, who played it out to that man, Kevin Sinclair, again at forward of square on the offside, and there is no run. The score remains at 108 for 6. So he's in the covers, forward of square. That was round the wicket, pitched up to Islam. That Kirkhamute is saying, Mr. Cricket Forum, the Bangladeshi team is not playing in this series. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. Round the wicket comes Roach, bowls to Islam, who defends again out into the offside, this time to the man at cover, and there is no run. The score remains at 108 for 6 at the end of the over. When Ireland beat us, when Scotland beat us, when Zimbabwe beat us, we criticize the team. So it doesn't matter to me, Kirkhamute, who Bangladesh have in their team. We are playing against Bangladesh. We are playing against a test playing nation at the elite level of the game. So it doesn't matter to me what I see. We are playing a test match, and it doesn't matter who they have. The legendary Sheldon Smith, good morning to you. Happy to have you here. You run from the lyrics the other day, Sheldon. I was hoping that I would get some more lyrics out of you, but you run from the lyrics. And you are not a man that run from lyrics. You punch as hard as you take. So I was surprised that you ran from the lyrics. You know, you disappoint me. Seals balls outside the arch stump to Mahidi allows it to go through to the keeper. So you run from the lyrics, Sheldon. And you are not a man who run from lyrics, Sheldon. So I was a little disappointed because I was looking forward to the to and fro between you and I. Where's Sherwin? Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Just click off the live chat, click on the thumbs up, and then you can click back on the live chat. It's as simple as that. Let us get up to 300 likes today. Over the wicket comes Seals, bowls to Mahidi, allows it to go through outside the half stump to the keeper, and there is no run. So that's it. So Sheldon is saying work duties. Work duties. I hope this camera don't mad me today now. Okay, understand, Sheldon. Understand. Seals. Over the wicket. Bowls to Mahidi. Comes in, bowls to Mahidi. Beaten outside the half stump through to the keeper. And there is no run. Watching from Fort Lauderdale. Informative commentary. Yes, Killer Gaming. Yes, thank you for tuning in, Killer Gaming. Respect to you, man. Glad to have you here. There's a team from Jamaica. I think it's the National Water Commission Masters team that is in Fort Lauderdale playing a match today. And you can watch that match live on TV and Cricket Power Play. So there's a team from Jamaica playing a team from Fort Lauderdale today. I don't know what time is the match. Seals bowls to Mahidi, allows it to go through outside the half stump, 108 for 6. That was much closer. The batsman came on the front foot and pulled the bat within the line and allows it to go through. So that match today that is playing in Fort Lauderdale between National Water Commission Masters team and the team over there, I don't know what's the name of the team. It will be streamed live on TV and Cricket Power Play on YouTube. So I will probably get some more information about the match, and after lunch I will give you some more information. Over the wicket comes Seals, bowls to Mahidi, short. He looks to pull through to the keeper, and there is no run as it passed over his shoulder. And Seals is having a word with Mahidi here. He's having a word with Mahidi here. It's surprising that all the West Indies bowlers, all of a sudden, the West Indies fast bowlers have a lot of chat. It's good to see. England beat New Zealand comfortably in that test match. Comfortable, I think New Zealand gave it away. Cornwall New, Mr. Cricket Forum, I hope Cornwall New Year goal is to lose. Played it away to the man at backward point as that was pitched up by Seals, and the batsman Mahidi was on his front foot and played it away. And Seals is still chatting. 108 for 6. Yes, Killer Gaming. Thank you, man. Respect to you every time, man. Every time. Mr. Cricket Forum, you're following the Global Super League T20 tournament with Guyana Amazon Warriors? No, I watched one match, the very first match. Somehow I'm not drawn to it. I don't know. I most naturally I will do the final if Guyana Amazon Warriors are in the final. But let's see what happen later this evening. Who to tell? I think that's the Jamaica. Is the under-17 team. I think that's the under-17 team that is in camp. That's the Jamaica under-17 team. So good to see them out watching the cricket. The female under-19 team is also at camp. So very interesting. Round the wicket come Roach, ball to the left-hand is Islam, who pulled this away through mid-wicket. The fielder from on the backward square leg boundary comes around field under arm to Brathwaite, who will now walk back towards the mid-off position and gives it to the bowler. Teju Islam moves up to 2. Mehidi is an 11. 109 for 6. Roach in his 13th over, 12.1 over, 2 for 36. C. Fry Phillips, good morning to you, man. Happy. Your coverage is much appreciated. I am a Kitian residing in New York. You are authentic and a real Caribbean champion. Keep the fire burning. Thank you very much. 2 slips and a gully as Roach comes in, bowls to Maidi, who drives back down the half side of the pitch. The bowler got an hand to it and it goes to Brathwaite at mid-off and there is no run. So 2 slips, a gully, and then there's a man at cover and a mid-off, a mid-on, and a mid-wicket. There's a man on the long leg boundary. I'm missing 2 fielders. I will tell you as soon as I get them. 50.2 overs, 109 for 6 here now. Mehidi is an 11. Teju Islam is an 2. Over the wicket comes Roach. Ball to Islam, beaten outside the half stump. Lovely delivery as that one shaped away from the right-hander who pokes at it once more. And it goes through to the keeper and there is no run. It shapes away from him. He forced to play and it goes through to Da Silva, who have taken 4 catches in this match. So he's 1 away from a 5-4. Come on, bowlers. You need to give Da Silva a 5-4. Well, bowled Roach. He's trying. He's trying his utmost best to give Da Silva a 5-4 here. You have got 4 wickets in the match thus far. He's over the wicket, bowls to Mehidi, and he's come back in and he played that one down to mid-on. Well bowled Roach. So the previous one seemed away from him and this one came back into him. Well bowled Roach. He's mixing up here, the veteran mixing it up as Mehidi covers up and played it down to mid-on. Interesting to see what this next delivery will do. 50.4 overs have been bowled. 109 for 4. Roach in his 13th over, 2 for 36. 2 to come in that 13th over. Mehidi faces up to the right-arm fast bowler. Bowls outside the half stump, bottom edge on the bounce to the keeper. No run. 109 for 6. So that he was looking to play a forcing shot off the back foot there. It hit the bottom edge and quickly go down on the bounce to the keeper. And there was no run. Outside the half stump, he stand up looking to play a forcing shot off the bottom edge into the ground through to the keeper. So Roach there getting the edge, but it went down. 109 for 6. Final delivery of over number 13 by Kemar Roach. Over the wicket to the right-handed Mehidi, and that one came back into him and he played it to the man at mid-wicket. No run. After 51 overs, Bangladesh won the toss and decided to bat first. 109 for 6. Mehidi is an 11. Teju Islam is an 2. Kemar Roach, 13 overs, 2 for 36. Say that, Mr. Cricket Forum, you must not get upset in a Kirkhamute. You must express your opinion. Disagree if you have to. But don't get upset. It doesn't hurt it. It doesn't hurt it, Mr. Kirkhamute. So you disagree that the St. Lucia Kings are not there. But then again, Guyana has the right to invite anybody that they want to their own private tournament. So you can't be upset about that. I would have invited the Trinidad, the Trinbago Knight Riders. 3 slips and a gully goes down as Seals comes in, bowls to Islam, edge through to that. Oh, I thought for a moment there, I thought it was edge. Sorry for the alarm, but it went through to the Silver. 109 for 6. I would have definitely invited the Trinbago Knight Riders. There's a long historical clash, derby. It's a derby game whenever the TKR and the Guyana Amazon Warriors played. So I would have definitely invited them to this tournament. I think that it would bring in more spectators, more than some of the other teams from Australia and so on who want to watch those teams play. Over the wicket, bowls to Islam, who clipped this away to the man at mid-wicket, Kevin Sinclair. The score remains at 109 for 6. Yes, we want to watch them play. Yes, so maybe I shouldn't have said that, but they would have certainly more interest. What I would have recommended today, this would be my recommendation, which I think will bring, well, again, I don't know the objectives. Because one of the objectives I think that the president of Guyana have listed is to build a sport tourism market. And this is the infancy of it. So you'll have to be patient and let us see how the tournament develop over the years. Over the wicket, Seals bows to Islam, who looking to drive in a portion of the bat to the man at mid-wicket again. There is no run. The score is 109 for 6. Yes, so you would have to be patient, because when you are laying the foundation, you have to lay the foundation and you have to invest in the foundation. So although they are not getting the crowd this year, and probably someone like me is not showing the interest that probably they would want me to show as the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean on YouTube. And so maybe I need to show more interest. But maybe they also need to reach out to me. Over the wicket comes Seals, bowls to Islam, and that one comes off the body. And Michael Louis misfield at backward point. And Seals is not happy. You know, there's a lot of thought that Louis is not a good fielder, as that one balloons to him, not at backward point, at gully, and he misfield a simple delivery. And Seals hands out, asking him, "What are you doing? What you do?" That's the way he said it. What you do? You know? So 109 for 6. 3 slips on a gully, a forward short leg, as Islam circles. Seals is going to move in now over the wicket to the left-handed Islam. He's up, bowls to Islam, and Islam looking to drive on the bounce back to Seals. There is no run. The end of the over. End of over number 52, and it's 109 for 6. Yes, so we have to be patient with what Guyana is doing, because I am here saying that probably bringing in Trinidad and Trinbago Night Riders. But I think they're not necessarily looking for, while it is welcome and they want the home support, they are really looking to build a tourism market outside of the Caribbean. And that's what I think there. Oh, one delivery left. It comes in, bowls to Islam, and he looks to cut, and it took him on his gloves, and Seals is telling him about it. So there's a lot of chat here from Seals there. What? End of over number 52 now, 109 for 6. I thought the over was finished before. What I'm getting from the West Indies bowlers, they are really trying not only to intimidate the Bangladeshi batsmen with the pace, but also with the lyrics. They are showing great intent. Yes, so I just finish up the point about Guyana. It's a tourism market. And as I said, although someone like the Cricket Forum is not giving it the coverage that would have expected, maybe also they need to reach out to me too. You know, maybe. It's good to see the lift in the spirit of the bowlers. Yes, Valerie, I love it. You know, it's like, appreciate this lively attitude. The keeper has also stepped up this game. Enjoying your commentary as usual, Mr. Brown. Thank you, Valerie. Have you been to the match at Tampa? Oh, well, I didn't give you enough information. All right. Well, yes, Sifra Phillips, I understand, but I can't really concentrate on that, you know, but I understand. And what I always say is that we are not really a professional entity. We're a fan channel, you know. But I get it. I get it, but you know, I get it, Kitty, and I get it, Cypher Phillips, but you understand. Yeah, I appreciate that. Nothing. It's okay. It's hard to say who will get most wickets because they are all bowling so good. Yes, Valerie, but choose one. Choose one. And again, it's very surprising that Seals is at the bottom of the chart. The man who has gotten the most wickets for us in the last 6 test matches combined. Is that a record? No, Ruddy Latu, it has been held by Chamilda Vaz for Sri Lanka against India. It happened in Chennai. He bowled 11 consecutive made overs. That's the record. Seals bowled 7 consecutive made overs today. And when he finally bowled a delivery that was too straight and the batsman clipped it off his pad for a single, he was very annoyed. But the record is by Chaminda Vaz, 11 consecutive made as a pace bowler. There's a spinner that bowled 21 consecutive maiden against England. So that's the overall record. But the record for a pace bowler is 11 consecutive overs by Chaminda Vaz for Sri Lanka against India in Chennai. But Valerie, the question though, Valerie, if you don't think Athanaze and Lewis should be there, who do you put there? So Roach back into the attack. No, you continue. 126, 127 kilometers per hour as Mehidi is beaten outside the off stump. You play that to it again. So when you go through it, Valerie, who do you really put there? You won't put Roach, you won't put Joseph, you won't put Seals. So that rule out 4. And then you won't put Da Silva. That's 5 because he's already the keeper. The captain cannot go there. That's 6. Roach bowls down the leg side to Mehidi, turn this away down to back with a square leg, and they will come back for 2. Mehidi be even turn for 3. I think they've gone back for 3 comfortable. 112 for 6 now. Mehidi moves up to 14. So Roach just strayed there. He doesn't have a backward square leg. He doesn't have a fine leg. And he strayed and the batsman turned it away into the long leg region. And they were able to get 3. 112 for 6. I cannot tell you the field. I'm not seeing it. I know there's 3 slips. There are 3 slips. So as the batsman ties his shoelace. So you understand, Valerie. So we rule out 6 out of the 11 already. The 4 bowlers. Roach round the wicket, bowls to the left-handed Islam, who play this to the man at cover, and there is no run. So there are 3 slips, a backward point, a cover, and a mid-off. So I'm seeing those 6. I assume there's also a mid-on and a mid-wicket. I don't know if you have a forward short leg. I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing the bowler. You know, tomorrow, if I'm able to do a watch along tomorrow, which I don't think they will allow me to do, I'll be able to give you a better feel and position, but I will be at the match tomorrow. Round the wicket, bowls to Islam, who covers up and played it out into the offside. The man at backward point comes in at field, sends a return into to Da Silva, and there is no run. So it's a matter of default why they have to be there, Valerie, especially when we have like 3 slips and a gully and so on. It's a matter of default. Valerie said, no, not even sure there was a match. Okay. Oh, wow. Interesting. Do you know if Shamar is injured? Round the wicket comes Roach bowls to Islam, who steered this away down to 3rd man for a single. Do you know if Shamar is injured? Valerie is saying, no, I don't know. Very interesting, because he did bowl 5 overs this morning. 5 overs, 3 for 16, I think. Because he was the one who got most of the wicket. And 5 overs, 3 for 17 this morning. So I'll give you the feel. There are 2 slips, and then there's a gully. There's a short extra cover, and then there's a cover a little deep, and there's a mid-off. Roach over the wicket to the right, and then Mehidi drives back down the pitch to the bowler who field, and there's no run. So 2 slips a gully. Then there's a man, a short cover. You could say he's forward of square, short. Then there's an orthodox cover where you'll probably have him at the edge of the 30-yard circle. Then there's a mid-off. There's a mid-on, and there's a mid-wicket. And there's a man on the long leg boundary. That's the field for Kemar Roach. As Mehidi, who's on 14 from 32 deliveries. Islam is on 3 from 27 deliveries. It's a long session. There's about another 5 overs to go before lunch. Can we just clean them up before lunch? And so after lunch, West Indies will bat. So let's watch the field now. There are 3 slips and a gully. Casey Carty, it seems to be moving from that short cover region. And we have never seen Casey Carty in the slip either. So that makes it 7 Valerie. Just coming back to your point. So you see how important. Seals, row over the wicket to the left-handed Islam, who covers up and played it to mid-off, and there is no run. So we know there are 3 slips and a gully. And we know that there are further 3 persons on the offside in a circle. We know that there's a forward short leg. So that's the field. That's what we know. We assume there's a long leg because the cricket always play with a long leg. Most of the times, not always, most of the times. That's why they were allowed to get 3, because there was a over where Roach was bowling to Mahidi and there was no long leg. So they have changed the field again. There are 3 slips and a gully, and I'm at mid-off. Over the wickets come Seals, bowls to Islam, who defends and gainly back down the pitch to the bowler, who field, and there is no run. 113 for 6 in over number 54. Seals have really bowled well here. The back is against the wall, therefore Adams need to get involved in coaching the players. He's the assistant coach, so I hope he's not collecting money under false pretense. I hope he's putting in some work. So I guess he's putting in some work. Seals again now. Over the wicket, bowls to Islam, who look to cut this away, comes off the bottom edge and bounces through to the keeper, and there is no run. It's 113 for 6. TV commentators does not give much information. Thank you, Valerie. Yes, we are different from the mainstream media. Try our best, just to react to what we see and react to that. As we need a wicket now, it's a long time West Indies haven't gotten a wicket, long time we haven't gotten a wicket. The 6th wicket went down in the 44th over, in the 45th over, 44.1 to be exact. Seals over the wicket, bowls to Islam, who ride a bouncer. He did a very good job. It was short and he ride it, and it dropped in front of the batsman. So, Valerie, don't you know that they are listening to us? They are listening to us, Valerie. As soon as we said that Adams need to do some work, what they do? They show Adams on his laptop having a conversation with someone, just to prove to us that they are doing some work. They are listening to us. They listen to us every time. Every time they listen to us. As soon as you raise the question, Valerie, the next thing that we saw, Adams on his laptop. Over the wicket comes Seals, bowls to Islam, who play this away into the covers. You will get a singer as Kevin Sinclair's lumbered off that one. Why is Kevin Sinclair lumbering instead of running? Wow, I don't like that. He lumbered after that one instead of running. 114 for 6 after 53.5 overs. Who was it that said that Kevin Sinclair is on his way to India? That person got it totally wrong. Who was it that said that? I don't remember. Somebody said it. Let's watch Seals. Over the wicket, 3 slips and a gully, goes down, bowls to Mahidi, who drive to the man at extra cover. That's Alzari Joseph, and there is no run. At the end of over number 54, it's 114 for 6. Seals, 13 overs, 1 for 4. I think out of those 13 overs, there could be 9 maidens. It's probably either 9 maidens. 13 overs, 9 maidens, 1 for 4. What happened to Seals there? Oh, he's getting up. What happened to it? Oh, he's good. He's good. He's really has come a long way. West Indies really have a good bowling unit, Really have a good bowling unit. This bowling unit can be effective against any other team. And they have been bowling well. It's just our batsmen have not been scoring the number of runs that we would like. But in Shadman Joseph, Alzarri Joseph, Jaden Seals, Kemar Roach, we have a good bowling unit. Jamel Warrican, Gudakesh Moti, Markina Minley, Anderson Phillip. It's a good set of bowlers that we have here now. Good set of bowlers. Yes, as that. So Kavim Hodges has come into the attack. He's bowling left-arm orthodox spin over the wicket to the left-handed Islam, who played the first ball away out into the offside, and there is no run. Hodge bowls to Islam, is forward. There's a slip on a forward short leg as he played that one out into the offside. Again, he's forward, no run as we move up towards lunch. Over the wicket, come Hodge, bowls to Islam, who strokes this away, backward of point, and they will go through for a single. So that's a comfortable run. 115 now for 6. Play started, I think, at 9:30 this morning. So it's a long session. So you can understand why Hodge is bowling. He's going to bowl probably 2 overs or 3 the most before Shadman Joseph is on the field, Valerie. He's on the field. So he's good. Round the wicket now, he bowls to Mahidi, who's off the back foot and played it out into the covers, and there is no run as that ball turned very, very slowly off the pitch. I'm going to watch the speed at which Hodge is bowling. The left-arm orthodox spinner bowling round the wicket to the right-handed Mahidi, who's on 14 from 34 deliveries. Over number 55, he comes in, bowls to Mahidi, who's on the front foot, strokes it to the man at cover. That was 87 kilometers per hour. So just about 50. Just about 54 miles per hour. Round the wicket comes Hodge, bowls to Mahidi, who's placed forward to that man at cover, at backward point, and there is no run. The score remains at 115 for 6 at the end of over number 55. Hodge, third over, none for 10. Mahidi is on 14. Ismail is on 5. It's 115 for 6 after 55. Valerie said, it seems so. I would like to see him having his eyes on the players after making his notes. Lovely, Valerie. Yes, it definitely seems so, because as soon as you asked the question and I read it out, the next thing, it's like they said, run, go for your laptop. Run, go for your laptop. And he got the laptop and we saw him talking. You know, he's probably saying, they might think I'm doing some work. Just let them think I'm doing some work. That's probably what he's saying to the guy beside him. Let them think that I'm doing some work, you know. Watch them. They think that we are deep in discussion, but they don't know that it's foolish talking. That's what he's probably saying. Over the wicket comes Seals. Ball to the left-handed Islam wide outside the half stump through to the keeper. No run. So he's saying that Calvin Saunders, how you doing? Welcome, man. Good morning, Carlton. Finally, we got a test match. It looks like they were watching our program the other day. Yeah, yes, Calvin. They do, you know, they do, man. They tune in. After we are the number 1 West Indies cricket channel on YouTube. The number 1. Not talking about mainstream media, talking about YouTube. They have to watch us. Over the wicket comes ball to Islam, wide outside the half stump. He poke at it, it goes through to the keeper, no run. David Jackson saying, I'm on the road with a damaged tire. Hope that you get through quickly, David Jackson. We never want that. We definitely never want that, and we hope that you are getting through. And getting through very quickly, David Jackson. I hope so. We never want that. So be safe, do your thing, and get out of that situation as quickly as possible. Cut away into the slips. Well stopped by Atanase. Good stop, that. Very good stop. Islam was off the back foot. He cuts it. It got the bottom edge. It bounced high, and Atanase flew to his left and stopped it. Well done. Well done. Magnificent from Atanase just now. Kevin Sinclair backed up and sends the return in. No run. 115 for 5. Good work there by Atanase. He flew high to his left to stop that one. Greaves over the wicket to bowl to Islam. He's up, bowl to Islam on the front foot, driven to mid-off, no run. The score remains at 115 for 6. So do your thing quickly, David Jackson. I hope you get out of that situation and get going as soon as possible. Unfortunate as it be. Thanks for the commentary you're saying. I appreciate it, man. A good bowling unit we have indeed. So David Jackson, hope that you are getting through and get out of that situation as quickly as possible. You know, we don't have control over these things, but when they do happen, we have to react as quickly as possible. Seals over the wicket, bowls to Islam, who covers up, it peels off the outside head straight to Kevin Sinclair at gully. Luckily, it's not Mikel Louis there, so there's no run. 115 for 6. It's just banter. Nothing against Louis. If you think that I have anything against Louis, it's just banter. And that's what we do. We banter. Karen Fritz, how you doing, man? Are you at church today? I know you're a Sunday man. You go to church on Sundays. When I'm going to church, I go on a Saturday, you know. I haven't been often enough. Definitely, Mrs. Brown would love for me to go to church more often. Greaves round the wicket, bowls to Islam now, and he's forward and he strokes it to the man at cover, and there is no run. So that's the man we just talked about, Mikel Louis. End of over number 56, 115 for 6. So I think 2 overs the most leave before lunch. Bangladesh resume on 69 for 2. I've lost 4 wickets for the addition of a further 48 runs. 47 runs. 46, sorry. 46. For the addition of a further 46 runs, they have lost 4 wickets. Shamar Joseph getting 3 for 17 of those 4 wickets and seals the other one. Round the wicket comes Arch, play this away to the right of forward short leg. It passed him in the air. It's going to be very interesting to see the replay, to see how close it passed forward short leg in the air. So let's see as Mahidi play. Oh, it was very wide of him. No chance, no chance. Very wide. They go through for a single. The score moves up now to 116. Arch over the wicket, bowler full toss to Islam, who topped it to the man under the bat at forward short leg. Oh, I cricket one family church done. A reach. Okay, over the wicket comes Arch, bowls to Islam, who turn this away down to backward of square leg, and they will jog a singer, 117 for 6. Drag a singer. It said it was an Ambrose-like spell from Jaden Seals. Very impressive. Up there were no more drops this morning. Round the wicket, bowls to Mahidi, driven down to long off for a singer. 1 more to the total, 118 now for 6. So the right-handed Mahidi is on 16. Tajul Islam, the left-hander, is on 6. And it's Tajul, the left-hander, who will face strike. There's a slip and a man under the helmet at forward short leg. Over the wicket comes Arch, bowls to Islam, played it away, down backward of square leg for another run. You know, so they're just ticking off Arch here, 4 runs, 4 singles from the over. And that's what happened. You know, it's a long session. You have to understand the fast bowler. Probably Shamar Joseph could have come back for another over, but I guess Greaves will bowl the last over before lunch as Mahidi, the right-hander, is forward to Arch bowling round the wicket for the final delivery of that over. 119 for 6. 1 over to go now before lunch. 1 over to go before lunch. Was there no, I don't think there was any drop catch this morning. No, I don't think so. The Cricket Forum, are you going to have a show today at lunch, or you are going to take a break? I will take a break. I need to apologize for the gentlemen. You know, we have our regular Sunday morning show, and you know, we're going to apologize. So it looks like Dr. Shuller will be doing an interview at lunchtimes. It looks like Stephanie Taylor is doing some work. As Greaves pitched up from around the wicket, the left-handed Islam flash at that one and it goes through the keeper. So good to see Stephanie Taylor doing some work there. Is that Stephanie Taylor? No, it's not Stephanie Taylor. Is it she? So it looks like Stephanie Taylor is doing some work. That is good for her. Very good. Very good. So cricket forum number 1. Yes, said Jay. So round the wicket comes Seals, bowls to the left-handed Islam, who covers up into the offside. Karen Fritz said we should be pressing to dismiss this team for under 150. I think we will. I think after the 40 minutes break, we'll come back out and we'll bowl much sharper. It's a 2.5 hour session, so you can bet towards the end of the session. You're going to lose a little sting. You know, you are human beings. I'm very proud to Karen Fritz, despite it's not, you know, they are an elite playing team, driven away off the outside portion of the bat down to third man for a single. That was Islam, the left-hander, as he flayed that one outside the off stump by Greaves, bowling round the wicket, and it goes down to third man for a single. 120 for 6. Mahidi, the right-hander, will come into strike. He will face up to Greaves. Leighton James is saying, good morning, my general. Wonderful and excellent commentary. You are indeed the best. Thank you very much, Leighton James. Thank you for the swelled moment. I always appreciate those moments, and it keeps me going. I tell you the truth, I can't wait for this over to finish. I'm hungry, man. Over the wicket comes Greaves, and he defends down the offside of the pitch, and there is no run. Yes, man. 2 deliveries to go. I can't wait to get something to eat. I'm very, very hungry. Can't wait for these 2 deliveries to bowl, Leighton James. I'm telling you. The cricket forum, blessing, bro. I am in church after lunch. Yes, Albert Morgan. Is that the Albert Morgan that I know? Yes, Albert Morgan. So Seals with 2 deliveries to go. Over the wicket, ball pulled away high in the air by Mahidi. Greaves should say, not Seals, it plug. Shamar Joseph comes around field and they go back for 2, 122 for 6. $122 for 6. So Albert Morgan, happy to have you here. The final delivery before lunch. We are dead on 12 o'clock according to my time. I really hope there's not another over before lunch. I'm telling you, I'm extremely hungry. Over the wicket comes Greaves. Bowls to me, the pitched up, driven to mid off, and there is no run. The score is 126 for 6. They are looking at the watch. Please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. As I said, just remove the live chat. Just click off the live chat and click on the thumbs up button and give the video a like. Yes, it's lunch. I'm happy. I will see you as soon as the West Indies started their innings. I won't be back for the rest of the Bangladesh innings. But as soon as West Indies start their innings, I'll join you then. Take care. Have a good afternoon and see you soon.